2.1 KFMA.
You say it, I'll play it.
You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Here we go! Yo! Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on this Thursday morning, September 9th. Good morning. My name is Beef Vegan, your humble host. With me every Thursday, DJ Lance Fairchild. Good morning, Lance.
Good morning.
And, of course, Rico, not Suave. Good morning, Rico.
Buenos dias.
Look, we're covering all demos this morning. I'm feeling good. We're going to have a great show lined up for you today. Tons of things to hook you up with, including tickets to the U of A football game this Saturday. I got the director's cut, Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's going to be happening this hour in a round of The Last Word. And we have the $50 question, courtesy of Bookman's Entertainment Exchange. So you can win a $50 gift card to Bookman's Entertainment Exchange. That's just the goodies, not any of the jokes or the contents and stuff like that. So that we're loaded up with that. Today is a big day for the state of Arizona. Legalized gambling is officially here. Congratulations.
Let's go. Finally.
Yeah.
I can lose my inheritance.
Yeah, those sports betting apps are live, like FanDuel. So you'll be able to bet on the NFL game, which is kicking off tonight. It's Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Dallas Cowboys. That's a season opener. A lot of people are going to be gambling and betting on NFL football this year, which is great news for NFL. And great news for Arizona. So this last year, all it took was a pandemic. And then next thing you know, we got legalized weed and we got legalized gambling. So,
Let her rip.
Yeah, it's fantastic. There's bad news, though. For those of you who are hoping to go down to like Casino del Sol and check out their new sports book, and while watching the game and betting on the game in real time, you can't do that. Casino del Sol's sportsbook is not open yet. It's still being renovated, and it won't be ready for today's game. But it will be ready soon, which is a good thing because I love that casino. I love the layout of that casino. It's very Vegas-like to me. Mm-hmm. And now they have craps. Oh, they have craps too. I'm telling you. I mean, there was years that I was looking at other states like, oh, man, I wish I'd lived there because they have this, and this.
Exactly. But now we have it all.
We
got the weed, we got the gambling.
Yep. Yeah, we have the weed and the gambling, and that covers it all, really.
Yeah, I don't think I really need anything else.
Yeah, honestly. Well, we're waiting for the legalization of psilocybin.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I mean, I think that would be pretty cool. I think that we want to expand our minds while we're gambling our inheritances away.
Yeah.
What is money, man?
Exactly. You won't even need weed and gambling once we legalize that.
I know. I was trying to explain to my girlfriend's mother about the positive effects of psilocybin, which is the chemical compound in magic mushrooms. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I was talking about this, because I talked about it with Slobby Robbie when he was in studio about a month ago, because it's a big movement in Oakland and in California, right? Mm-hmm. So we had medical marijuana that's been around for over 15 years, and now we know the benefits of marijuana and cannabis and THC and the compounds in there, the medical benefits, I should say. Well, scientists are now figuring out there's tons of psychological benefits from psilocybin, which is the chemical compound in magic mushrooms. So Oakland has been a major proponent on it. And I'm watching this show on Hulu called 9 Perfect Strangers. Have you heard of this show?
No, I haven't heard that one.
It's a great show. It stars Nicole Kidman, Melissa McCartney, and Michael Shannon, just to name a few.
I like him. Yeah.
Yes, it's an all-star cast. And the premise of the show is that a bunch of these strangers show up to this wellness resort, that's led by Nicole Kidman. And Nicole Kidman is, unbeknownst to them, microdosing them with mushrooms at first. Yes. That's part of a way for her treatment. And then it's revealed to the guests that they are being drugged with, psilocybin, and they have the decision to leave or not. And they're like, F it, we'll stay.
You know what? I think I just watched a movie like that this weekend. It was called Midsummer.
Yes. Okay. So a little bit like Midsummer, but completely different.
Not as culty, nobody dies. Ooh,
Yeah.
spoiler alert.
Yeah, well, I don't know yet. We're about halfway through the season, but it's very nice. But it is showing kind of like the medical side and the benefits of the psilocybin. Again, just a fun fact, 1 dose of magic mushrooms per year is a natural antidepressant for the entire year.
Yeah, actually, I just heard about that in a Netflix documentary called Fantastic Fungi. It's something like 1 or 2 should kind of negate having to use antidepressants for a whole year or so, the documentary says.
Absolutely. Yep. So it's been my goal to do mushrooms at least once a year. And right now saying that on the air is a little sketch because it's technically illegal. But you know, the way that we've been voting off laws and making things legal in this state, just give it another 6 months or so, and then we're gonna party.
It takes people like beef to make change.
Yeah. Let's go, Tucson.
Let's go.
We got our weed, we got our gambling. Where's our mushrooms, bro?
Yes. Beef 2022, baby. Come on.
I would campaign just on that alone. And I would definitely get the hippie vote. I know.
Oh, I would vote for you.
I got your vote here.
I know you guys would. All right, let's get this show moving. We got the Morning Moron coming up here in a few. And like I said, coming up this hour, your opportunity to win a Blu-ray edition of Zack Snyder's Justice League. All you got to do is win a round of the last word. That's all coming up. So keep it right here. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Speed Vegan presents. Let's go! Woo! That was a nice little intro, right? I like it. Let me introduce everyone that's hanging out this morning. Got the whole crew. This is Rico. Say hello to Rico. Of course, we got DJ Lance Fairchild.
What up?
And we got the lovely and talented Drum. So that's just some right now. We're going to have Justin Spears join us on the stream here in a little bit as well, talking NFL picks and everything that's going on. And then we'll get Drum on the mic here for another one. Coming up at 9:30. So we have a jam-packed session lined up for you today, you know, and I'm still trying to figure out all the different things that we're going to do on the air next, but I do have some things I want to share with you on the stream. So the stream show is going to be a good show. I got some videos to share with you, and we've been having fun this morning. In fact, we're going to share some clips like we never shared clips before. Rico is a creative genius, and he makes, yes, he does.
I was going to repost that this morning. I saw it last night when I should have been sleeping, getting ready for the show.
Yeah, so Rico makes videos all the time and posts them, and he made a hilarious video talking about horoscopes.
That one had me dying.
Yeah, shared to his social media pages, and I'd like to share that with you right now. Check out Rico in action.
Dear, insert sign. Your tendency to overthink things is becoming a burden. If you're looking for a fresh start, it's an excellent time to begin anew. In the first half of the day, it would be good to look at finances, you broke piece of shit. Second half of the day would be good to reflect on and understand your toxic traits. Just ask Amanda. She'll let you hear it. All of it. Good month to ignore texts. Just kidding, you don't get any texts. If you're feeling lonely, just listen to old voicemails about your car's extended warranty. Why would anyone want to hang out with you? You smell like potato salad. Remember that time your loud ringtone went off during a funeral? We do. You're probably going to hell. You keep saying you're going to clean out the inside of your car, but you never do. Is this an indicator of pain from childhood? You're always leaving behind a mess. Why? Because once you clean your mess, you'll just be left with yourself, and that terrifies you. That Himalayan salt lamp you bought from Amazon is actually making your life worse. We just took 15 points off your credit score because we were bored. Love is just an abstract and a primordial biochemical trick to assure that the human parasite completes its task of absolute destruction via reproduction. The moon is watching you closely. Tread lightly. Harness your energy today. It's a good day for creativity and business. Excellent day for love. What the f***?
Hella mega tour, and they were just wrapping it up, and then they decided to have a little fun with their good pals Weezer. River Como's was having none of it. That and more
Rivers.
coming up this hour on Beef Vegan Presents. Keep it right here on the radio till 10 a.m. at least. Trust me, you'll have a good time. Hey, and we're back here on the live stream. What'd you think of that? Woo! The horoscope video from Rico. What did I say?
I thought it was very funny.
How long does that take you, Rico, to put that together with the
music
green
is
screen and everything else?
Like conceptually, it takes me, 10 minutes to think of on the toilet, and then I just force myself to do it. It takes maybe a couple hours.
Right.
Just cut it, edit it.
Yeah, I write a whole 4-hour show on the toilet. I just say,
Where the magic happens, baby.
You know it. I guess I got to talk about this Green Day story since I teased it. And Jesus. I was not necessarily planning on doing that. It was just something that popped in my head. And I'm like, oh, what do we got going on? I do know that I have Rat that they want me to play in after the commercial break, but I just can't do that. I'm sorry, Mac, if you're watching this. I'm taking liberties to play Buddy Holly by Weezer instead of Rat. I got to. I can't play Rat. I knew a guitar tech or guitarist from Rat. He went by the name Ricky Stratton. I was telling the guys this story earlier, and you guys on the stream might have even heard this story before because it's a traumatizing thing. Ricky Stratton was a dick, and he was a moocher who was living at my neighbor's house. I had a rich neighbor growing up. He won a big settlement from being in a boat accident. The propeller actually went halfway up his leg, from right below his knee all the way up to his hip, just split his leg wide open.
Damn.
And so he got a couple $1 million from the settlement. And then he got himself a pretty blonde California girl as a wife, had a kid with him. And then he was a full-fledged alcoholic because he was retired by the age of 30 and he was rich. So he just drank as soon as he woke up until he passed out late at night. And I hung out with him all the time as a teenager. Like I said, he was my neighbor. And we would do a lot of, bad things. And I got involved in a lot of crazy situations because of Kevin and the motley crew that hung around his house, all these hanger-ons, people out of prison, shit like that. Ricky Stratton was one of them. Well, one day, Kevin is downstairs in the kitchen and he's got this bum leg. He asked me to go upstairs and grab his wife for him. I'm like, okay, sure. I'm a little gopher. I'm a kid. So I go up the stairs. And when I go up the stairs, the bathroom door's open and I look in the bathroom. I'm like, Lisa, you there? And I look and Lisa gives me a look at the side of her eyes and we make eye contact. And so we're looking in each other's eyes. But the problem was Lisa had Ricky Stratton's penis in her mouth while she was locking eyes with him. Now, I loved Kevin. Whew. Kevin was my neighbor and he was like an uncle and a mentor. He's a fucked up mentor. Okay. And this explains a lot as to who I became as an adult. But, still at the time, I looked up to this guy and it broke my heart that I caught this. And I looked at her in the eyes and then I just turned around. I walked downstairs and I'm like, I can find her, bro. And I walked out the door and I went home. I didn't say another word, right? Ricky Stratton, the look on his face, smug, arrogant punk. Like I'm Rat and I get head for people's wives. Like,
what
screw
a dick
you. And so now I'm on a radio station and they put Rat in the playlist. You think I'm going to play Rat?
No.
In the honor and the memory of my neighbor Kevin, who passed away at a far too young age of an alcohol-induced heart attack. Hell no.
No.
Hell no. I will not. So
you don't need that karma.
Nope.
No.
So sorry, Mac. I just can't do it. All right, we're on. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents as we got our live stream podcast happening on the Rock 102.1 Facebook page and on YouTube, youtube.com/Beef Vegan Presents. Just search Beef Vegan Presents. Now, Green Day and Weezer were on a tour that Aaron actually went to in San Francisco. It's the Hella Mega Tour.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah, it was a hella mega tour. It's huge. In fact, them doing a show, it was all at baseball stadiums. So they were getting 40, 50,000 people.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Which in California, which is a big deal in times of COVID, right? Because they're shutting down all these shows, but they persevered and they grinded through and it was outdoor venues. So it was pretty safe for the most part. So they wrapped up the first leg of the tour. And when the Weezer was on stage, the pranksters of Green Day went old school. You remember old school Green Day, how fun they were?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, they used to go to the MTV Movie Awards, all dressed all weird and kooky and punk rock. And they would always kind of make a scene and mess with the establishment or the norms. And
they'd be on the Simpsons movie here and there.
Yeah.
They were cool. They were rad.
Yeah. And so they're holding on to that youth. So what they did is they dressed up all crazy and bombarded the stage while Weezer was performing. And it was fantastic. It was fantastic, actually. And I want to play audio, but I don't even have any of that ready. So, it was just Weezer playing a song anyways. But you could tell like River Comos and everyone else in the band Weezer didn't know what was happening.
Oh, no.
Yeah. They just saw three guys. They're completely masked. And I think Trey Cool was rocking his junk. Trey Cool likes to show off that he's got junk in the front. And so he's wearing like a man thong and showing off the boys and everything while running around while Weezer was doing their encore set. So it was a good time.
Weezer wasn't having it.
Rivers. I met Rivers when he did Fall Ball here. And, he was nice enough to do meet and greets, but Rivers Como. He's kind of like a weird dude.
Right.
Think George McFly.
He always seemed very reserved to me.
100%. 100% reserved. 100% like he's so smart that everyone else around him is dumb and weird.
Right.
You get that vibe
from
Rivers Como where it's just like, he's just weirded out by people because those people intellectually aren't on his level.
Yeah.
And that's the vibe he gave me too. And he's 100% right. And I'm coming up like, hey, Buddy Holly, what's up, bruh? And he just gives me a look, doesn't even say anything. It's almost like a robot. A lot of people didn't even know Rivers Como was an actual human being seeing him backstage. He just kind of stand there stoically, take the pictures, and then people would try to fanboy on him. And then his handler would come in and be like, that's enough.
No. Yeah.
That's enough time with River. We have to plug him back in. So he charges for the set.
Right. Goes to see Elon Musk backstage and he plugs him in.
Speaking of Elon Musk, he's pissing off Jeff Bezos really well.
Ooh, billionaire fights. I love it.
Yes. It's the billionaire beef. Well,
billionaire beefs.
Bezos put out, I think, a complaint to some kind of space agency, FCC type deal, complaining that Elon Musk acts like rules don't apply to him.
That's rich.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Right. As you know, there was a space race, which Richard Branson won. So Richard Branson was the first one to get close to outer space because they didn't go to outer space.
Right.
And then Bezos, of course, infamously went up to close to outer space in a giant penis.
His giant blue penis. Yeah.
Yes, which the world laughed at, and he still doesn't get the joke. And
he clearly
Elon
hasn't
Musk,
seen Austin Powers.
I know.
right? And then Elon Musk is still working on that. That's his goal too, to do flight for several different reasons. One is for big business, but so while he's putting that together, he's basically bending the rules and doing it Elon Musk way.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff Bezos is bitching and complaining about it.
Sure.
Like, it's not fair. He gets to do it the way he does it.
It's so hard being a billionaire.
Yeah, nobody feels bad for Bezos, but
I don't feel bad for either of them.
That's our billionaire beef. So we covered a bunch of stuff here in this little segment, and that just heads up. The big news today is that legalized gambling is 100% in effect in Arizona today. That means you could bet on the NFL games tonight, utilizing your sports betting app like FanDuel. We're going to talk with Justin Spears at ESPN Radio to give us a heads up on what games we should pick and bet on going into this weekend for the season opener of the NFL. That's coming up next on Beef Vegan Presents. Don't go away. Clear.
Billionaire beef.
Yeah, that's how you BS a segment. Huh?
Both those men are my least favorite people.
Yeah.
They both have daddy issues, you know it.
Yeah, they have
Just
money
trying.
issues.
Yeah. I like how they're arguing over who gets to go to space first, and I'm arguing with myself over what I should eat for dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, do I have money for macaroni?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I really couldn't imagine a better way to spend all that money.
Oh, I know.
To escape Earth? Yeah.
If in case you missed it earlier on the show, we did a segment called Manny Smokes Mids. And it's because Lance and his friends have an excellent Snapchat group.
Mm-hmm.
And so we played some of the audio from his Snapchat group and went a little something like this. Check it out. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents live on this Thursday morning at 7:30. And, I wish I had better friendships. I got good friends, but when you get older, we just don't communicate that often, right? And if I grew up in a different generation, say this generation, I know that I would have tons of YouTube followers. from making stupid videos that'll probably come back to haunt me. I was that kind of guy. Luckily, we weren't recording the stuff that we were doing when we were teenagers in our 20s. And we didn't have social media apps like Snapchat. And then now that we do have them, we're too old to properly use them. And I feel like Lance properly uses his Snapchat.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. So he has a group of friends and they all roast their buddy Manny. And they do this regularly. You've been doing this for how long?
About 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah, about 6 months.
And what's the joke?
Manny smokes mids.
Okay, and why is the joke Manny smokes mids?
So my friends, they all chief. I actually don't smoke weed. It makes me paranoid. However, one time I was riding with him and he was hotboxing the car and I didn't even get that high.
Okay.
I need to be super paranoid scratching at the window, like if you're smoking regular weed. Yeah. So if I'm not high, then you're clearly smoking mids.
Right. So just because Manny smokes mids, you guys have been roasted him and basically dropping little snap audio clips.
Yes, sir.
Just reminding him that he smokes mids.
Mm-hmm, yep, exactly.
It's great. Actually, I have the audio. So if you think he's lying, about to show you. Check this out.
So
Manny only smokes mids.
Manny only smokes mids.
Manny smokes mids.
Now, how many people have been communicating, or how many people are on this group chat?
Like 13 or 14.
13 or 14?
Yeah.
And then you'll just randomly get a little update on your Snapchat?
Yeah, we'll send like videos and such, but we had a little call off where we were sending like a bunch of voice chats like all at the same time.
Oh, yeah? And sound a little something like this?
Yeah, this is Rubber Ducky coming in. Manny smokes mids.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, Mickey Mouse here. Manny smokes mids. Oh, Manny doesn't have a nice. Oh,
oh, Mickey Mouse, man. That's a low blow on Manny. Just because he smokes mids, what does that have to do about it with anything?
No, it's all encompassing.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's hear a couple more from Lance's snap.
You already know Manny smokes mids.
Yo, stupid idiot here. Manny smokes mids.
Who's stupid idiot?
That's Michael.
Okay. Shout out to Michael.
Yeah, shout out to Michael and Half Dead.
Yeah, from one stupid idiot to another. I see you.
Yeah, that's a Texas size 10-4. Manny only smokes fucking mids. Don't ever go over to his house. And, side note, does not have a nice cock.
Yep, exactly.
Weak.
That's a new one that we like to do.
Just gotta throw that in there.
Yeah, exactly. We got to keep it spicy.
Yeah. Double burn. Man. If I was Manny and I did not have a nice bleep, I would definitely step up my weed game and go above the mid grade.
Yeah. This one goes out to Manny. If you're out there listening, you smoke mids.
Yes.
And he smokes mids.
Yeah, and you have a week schlong.
Little Johnson.
All right, we got news for noobs coming up with your $50 question of the day. Oh, and we're back here live, and I'd like to reintroduce to the show Mr. Justin Spears. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good.
We're good.
Hi, Justin.
Look at that. Hot mic. Got a little echo in there. Now, where are you at exactly? Your mom's?
Yeah, I'm house sitting right now. Should I move? Should I go into like a room where it's more compressed?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. I mean, I think everything is pretty good. Oh, wait, you think you have a room that's more compressed?
Well,
no, let's find out. I'll let Justin, so we don't get motion sickness. And we're gonna play a round of the last word between Rico and Lance. So Rico and Lance gonna do the last word here in just a moment. Yeah. And then Spears, do you want to talk NFL picks this week, or what are we doing?
whatever you want. We could talk college football. We could talk start of the NFL season. I can do whatever you want. I am ready to go.
All right, so let's talk. We're going to talk college football. The U of A game. Lance, let me get him real quick. Yeah, let's talk U of A game this Saturday. What we're looking forward to, and then a couple picks for the NFL opening weekend.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool, sweet. That looks good. Yeah, it definitely looks like a mom's house. Does it not look like a mom's house, everybody?
Yeah, it looks like a mom's house, especially the plant behind him.
Yeah.
It's a very mom-like plant. Oh, yeah, live, laugh, love.
Yeah, I got
No, my mom's not the live, laugh, love. She's not.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I see some cursive writing behind you on the wall.
It's
Say it into the mic, Rico.
Grandma's house.
Oh,
it's your grandma's house.
No. It's my mom's house. She's just a grandma because my brother has kids.
Oh, Uncle Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call me the Funkle.
Yeah, you're gonna have the dog barking the whole time we do the radio segment too.
Stand by.
What's your dog's name?
You said stand by. Let's get ready for the last word. I'll get you back on here in a second. Let's see.
Are you ready to get decimated, Rico?
Yes. Rico versus Lance. The last word. You know how the game goes. I'm gonna give you a question. And then you got to give an answer, and then your opponent gives an answer, go back and forth. Whoever gets the last word before the time runs out wins the round. Best of 3 rounds wins the game. Okay. Let's see. So I'm stalling as I got this. Okay. I got my music ready. We'll start off. Who wants to start off?
I guess I'm starting off.
Okay, Lance.
Rico's passed the torch to me.
The defending champion, Lance.
Yes, as we know, I have so many dubs.
So many. Well, you got a lot more L's, but
yeah, but a lot of dubs too.
Okay.
Lance didn't lose before. He just won in reverse. That's all.
Nah, there you go. Sings. All right, here we go, Lance. You're gonna start off. Name something you would eat off a person's body during sex.
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream. Rico. Honey.
Strawberries.
Okay.
Ants.
Chocolate.
Tequila.
Raisins.
Peanut butter.
Vodka.
Nutella.
Jelly.
Pineapple.
Oh, that's a good one. Cantaloupe.
Gasoline.
Watermelon.
I'm wild.
Sexy. I said watermelon.
Oh,
Alkaline water.
Oh, no. Lance got that round. That
Let's
was
go,
round
Big Todd.
one.
Let's go.
Yes, okay. All right. Next round.
Ants.
Yeah, ants.
What kind of ant?
He gets
Fire ants.
kinky.
Nice.
Super kinky. All
Definitely
right.
fire
Going
ants.
into the next round, Rico's going to start it off. Okay. Name a famous person who you believe has very low balls. Go.
Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yep.
Jack Black.
Yep.
Drew Carey.
Dick Cheney.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Mel Gibson.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
George Bush Sr.
Oh, he's dead.
He's doing politics.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt.
Nope.
Come on.
No, he is high and tight. We all know that. Come on. Another one.
Sean Connery. He died.
Yeah, he died. Damn. Oh my God!
Did I win that one?
Yeah, it does. I think
That was a tough one for both of us.
Well, I was very strict because in my mind, I strongly believe that Brad Pitt's balls are high and tight.
You think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was literally
He does your
looking up.
mud dip.
I was looking up Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
I was like, who's that guy?
It's weird going through the tired mindset of having no caffeine. You're thinking old man with low balls.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking politicians. You didn't say celebrities. You said famous people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And Christina said can't get any lower when you're dead. Possibly.
That's good. 6 feet under, right?
That sounds like a country song.
And I want you guys to play along on the stream. Name a celebrity as well. Do you think that has low balls? And the older celebrity, obviously, the lower the balls. That's how that goes.
You know, the funny thing about the whipped cream canister thing that I was thinking about is so I went to the smoke shop the other day, and I of course got some whipped cream canisters for whipped cream for sexy purposes, because there are no other purposes for sexy whipped cream canisters.
Absolutely. Yeah, that makes sense. The
Not
alibi
at all. I
holds
did
up.
not see anything weird when I was working at a liquor store. It was always for wholesome purposes.
Right. We got 1 minute. Finish the story, Lance.
Always wholesome purposes. That was the thing is I
Nothing
definitely
illegal.
I did not use the whipped cream canisters for anything but using whipped cream.
Right. Exactly. No one does.
No one does.
Exactly.
Whipping.
So that was it? That was the end of your story?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
was my story. Is that, like, as soon as you were saying like sexy things you eat off of people's body, I was like whipped cream, because that's exactly what I use those whipped cream chargers for.
Yeah, well, that's the freshest whipped cream. That's how you get fresh whipped cream.
Yes, sir.
That canned stuff. That's not doing it right. Yeah, Steve Martin. Steve Martin definitely would have
That
low
guy's
balls.
high and tight too. You know it.
Oh yeah, he's high. I think he's high and tight.
He's very particular.
Who do you think's higher and tighter? Is Steve Martin or Martin Short? Because they work together a lot.
Martin Short's got loose
Steve
balls.
Martin. Yeah,
Ooh,
I agree.
Loose balls.
Very much so.
Okay.
You just look. It's in the eyes, Chico.
You get 18 seconds. So I hope this conversation helps your sports talk, Spears. Let's get into this.
Speaking of balls.
All right, here we go.
Oh man.
For I take these footsteps, go higher, higher.
Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. It's Thursday morning around 9:30, and each and every week we like to talk sports with our good friend Justin Spears, host of Spears and Ali on ESPN Radio, the 104.9 and ESPN Radio 1490 AM. What's going on, Justin? You there?
I am there. How's everybody doing today?
Doing good. Now, we got Justin patched in remotely on the live stream. So he's house sitting at his mom's house and looks like he's somewhere in the middle of a retirement village, which is very hardcore sports of you.
It's the house I grew up in. I love this house so much. My mom has definitely changed it up since all of us have moved out, but I'm excited to talk some sports to you guys. Let's do it.
Excellent. All right. Well, yeah, first things first. This weekend, big game for U of A Wildcats. Now, this last game, they lost to BYU, but they did put up some points on the board. Is it promising? Is there a chance that they could win this game this Saturday?
Well, I think they showed a little bit more promise in the game against BYU than the last time Arizona took the field in a 70-7 loss to ASU in the Territorial Cup game. So I think with the way that they've looked, the fight that they presented, this is a very tough Arizona team, and this is a team that loves to play for Jed Fish in the new coaching staff. You know, if this was the Arizona Wildcats from 2020, when they went down, was it 21-3 against BYU early on? This probably would have resulted in Arizona getting blown out by 35 to 40 points. But they fought back, and they actually had a chance to tie it up, but then quarterback Gunnar Cruz, who passed for nearly 300 yards, through a very costly interception. This is the first time Gunnar Cruz has had legitimate playing time at the collegiate level. It's his first start. It's the first time that he's played more than a snap or more drive. So I think one game under his belt, now back at home, getting some home cooking in front of a packed crowd at Arizona Stadium. I think you're going to see a much improved Arizona Wildcats team. Now, Arizona, they're only favored by 2.5 points. So if you're a betting man, and hey, look at that, sports gambling is officially legal in the state of Arizona as of today. I'm telling you what, I like the Cats by a touchdown, maybe 10 points. So if I'm a betting man, I'm putting money on the Arizona Wildcats to win by more than 3 points this week.
I love
against San Diego State.
Are you going to bet against him, Lance?
No, I'm going to take it. No, I'm going to take his advice. I don't know anything about sports.
Yeah, well, Spears knows, and that's why I'm definitely going to take that bet as well. And I'll be at the game on Saturday, so hopefully I can win money in real time.
You better not lose me money.
Take that money and go straight to the bar on 4th and spend it very quickly. So that's awesome. That's going to be a great time, and that looks good because the Vegas odd makers are saying that U of A Wildcats are only going to win 2.5 games this season.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is one of them. And yeah, we get on a roll. That's excellent news, Justin. Of course, the big news besides the sports gambling, which we're all going to be betting on the FanDuel app for, is that we're going into the NFL season. Tonight kicks off week 1 of the NFL, and it's so crazy. Yeah, it's so crazy that the NFL's back already. But I'm excited for it. What are some sure things, like slam dunk bets that you can do as far as favorites, odds on favorites going into week 1? Who's winning?
Ooh, well, I would say tonight, I like Tampa Bay to win. However, I think the Dallas Cowboys cover. The line right now is set at 9 points. I think it's going to be a one-possession game. With Dak Prescott, healthy again, he's going to be starting at quarterback for the Cowboys tonight. And the Buccaneers, they're, of course, the defending Super Bowl champions, and there's always a little bit of a hangover. And even last year during the regular season, the Buccaneers didn't look all that great. Then they eventually found their 5th gear going into the postseason, and they just looked unstoppable. Tom Brady's another year older. Will Father Time finally catch him? That's the question that everybody's been asking now for the last decade.
And he got COVID during the offseason.
That is true. But, I think the Buccaneers are going to be back in a position again to potentially win another Super Bowl, which will be Tom Brady's 8th ring. And tonight's game is actually the 300th regular season game that Tom Brady has played in, which is a record by any player in NFL history. So
that's crazy.
I like the Buccaneers to win tonight. However, if you're betting in terms of the spread, go ahead and pick the Cowboys.
I see every year so much hype about the Cowboys, and they're doing it again this year. They're saying the Cowboys are an actual contender. I don't understand this. I saw the Hard Knocks. There's nothing about this Cowboys organization that makes me believe they can win some games. Am I wrong?
But compare them to the rest of their
I'm not.
league.
Well, there's better teams than the Cowboys, Drum.
There's way better. Yeah, there's way better teams.
But you're looking at the stats and stuff.
Yeah, the stats say they're in the negative. And Dak Prescott is completely overrated.
Listen, I don't think Dak Prescott's overrated. I think he's overpaid. I think that's a little bit of a difference there. But I still think he's a very solid quarterback. And these people who are telling you that the Dallas Cowboys are going to be contenders this year, are they Cowboys fans by any chance?
There's so many Cowboys fans in this state. It's
Tucson.
disgusting. I
It's
see
a
you
Cowboy
guys.
City.
Yeah, it's gross. You guys are
Cowboys,
gross.
It's always Cowboys and Raiders. It's always like the two biggest fandoms in Tucson at least that I've seen.
They need to flip the script and start rooting for the Cardinals again. But yeah, so I don't believe it. Okay, give me two teams that are definitely going to win this weekend in the NFL. Because I got to put my money on something.
I'm sorry, Arizona Cardinals fans who are listening, but they are playing the Tennessee Titans week 1. The line is set at Tennessee by 3 points.
Yes.
I think Tennessee wins by touchdown, maybe 10 points. And listen, the Cardinals are going to be a very solid team this year, but the Titans, man, they are tough. Derrick Henry at running back, I think he's going to rush for 2,000 yards again. So I like the Titans beating the Cardinals this week.
I've been doing a promo all week long for FanDuel talking about that's my sure thing bet. I'm betting on the Cardinals to beat the Titans. I believe they can beat the Titans, and they will beat the Titans. And you just crapped all over that, Spears. So I appreciate that very much. I disagree. And I will bet $5 straight up with you, a gentleman's bet, if you will. And it's legal in this state, so we could do that. That the Cardinals will win. No point spread, just straight up. Cardinals are going to win this game.
Well, I will take that bet. I would gladly take that bet.
And you were going to give me points. I don't need your sympathy points. I think the Cardinals are just straight up winning.
No, I was going to tell you, I'm going to give you a freebie since I'll give you another game that you can bet on. And I truly believe that the Carolina Panthers will beat the New York Jets straight up. I'm excited to watch this game because it's Sam Darnold, now the starting quarterback for the Carolina Panthers, taking on his old team in the New York Jets, and they're doing it at home. And Carolina is favored by 4 points. So if I'm advising you to take the Panthers.
Yeah, the Jets last year, I think, won one game. Like, they're horrid. There's no way they're going to be a contender. So, yeah, I think that's a safe bet. All year long, bet against the Jets and just cash in. Oh, that's fantastic.
What about the Packers and Saints?
Oh, is that your team?
Ooh.
No, baby. Go Packers.
Oh, man. And you know what's crazy is I'm actually really high on the Saints this year.
Yeah.
I think Jameis Winston taking over the starting quarterback role in place of Drew Brees, who retired after an impressive NFL career. This is now the time where Sean Payton has a quarterback who can throw the ball farther than 10 yards. And now what you need, I get it. Jameis Winston can be a little reckless. He's the kind of guy, he's going to get you 30 touchdowns, but he's also going to get you 30 interceptions. But that was in Tampa Bay when the Buccaneers didn't have the weapons that they have right now. Jameis Winston has weapons all over the field with New Orleans. He's got Michael Thomas, he's got Alvin Kamara, and he's got this gadget player in Taysom Hill. I think the Saints are going to be a really fun team to watch. That's actually one game I'm staying away from. But if I were to favor a team, man, the Packers are going to be really good. But it's week 1. You're trying to get off all the rust from the offseason. So I would actually lean towards the Saints in that game.
Tough calls. I love it. Well, Spears, I appreciate you taking time, patching from your mom's house and stuff. You can go back to knitting or whatever you do there.
Knitting.
And, of course, Spears and Ali broadcast on ESPN Radio 104.9 each and every weekday afternoon from 3 to 6. Thanks again, Justin. We'll talk to you next week, all right?
You're the man, Beef. Thank you.
You're the man. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with another one with drums, so don't go anywhere. It's Beef Eagle Presents on Rock 102.1 KFMA.
On the next L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
This is David, Jonathan, Aaron, Eli from Kingdom Collapse. And we will co-host the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30 this weekend for our second time and talk about our latest song, Unbreakable.
L.A. Lloyd's Rock 30.
Clear. Sorry about that commercial, guys. I got to play this endorsement real quick.
How dare you commercial us?
No. Am I playing the commercial?
No, it's good now.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
O'Reilly.
New customers get 40-1 odds when they place their first wager. FanDuel, the sports betting made simple. The app is easy to use. Plus, when you win, you'll get paid in as little as 24 hours. To get you started, here's who I'm taking for my week 1 risk-free bet. The Arizona Cardinals as they face the Tennessee Titans. I do not think the Cardinals... All right, real quick, we're going to reset, but I want to play you something. We did an ASMR challenge earlier. It went a little something like this. Check it out. ASMR. ASMR is something that you probably seen on the internet. I got a girl talking in the background. She's doing ASMR. These videos on YouTube, huge. People love the ASMR. It's just calming. It's relaxing.
It gives you tingles.
Yeah.
It gives you tingles. It doesn't give me tingles.
It does tingles. Well, so that's kind of the phenomenon is that people listen to this and it feels like somebody's like tickling their ear or something like that.
Really?
Very, very sensual, yeah.
Okay. Well, this is going to be a sensual game, though. 600 KFMA. So what I'll need you guys to do is let me know who you think is the better ASMR talent, because both Rico and Lance were bragging off air that they know how to do ASMR really good.
Oh, we're
damn right.
Fantastic.
It's like a hidden talent. So if that's the case, well, then I got a bunch of categories that I want you guys to try to give me examples of how you would do this ASMR style. We'll start off with Lance. The first category for you, ASMR style, is talking to your cat. Give me an ASMR example of talking to your cat. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty. Come here. Kitty, kitty. Okay, that was Lance talking to his cat. Now, Rico, can you one up that?
Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Hey, what are you doing? I just cleaned up your sandbox. I deserve affection from you.
Very good. Very good. That was Rico talking to his cat ASMR style. So that's round 1. All right, Lance and Rico. This next round is Bubbles. Give me Bubbles, Lance. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right, very good. That was relaxing for a second, but then the bloop, bloop, bloop kind of threw me off. All right, Rico, try to one up that.
That's a cat.
That's a strategy. Just say Bubbles over and over again. Okay, Rico, round 2 with the Bubbles. All right, Rico, I'm going to go to you to start things off in round 3. The category is stretching tape. What would it sound like ASMR style to stretch tape?
I'm stretching tape. This is me stretching tape.
That's very nice. All right, Lance, try to one up that. There's a YouTube video right there. That was spot on, Lance. I think you won that round. I'm not biased, but if I was biased, I would definitely say Lance killed it in that round.
Very relaxing.
All right, this scenario, I think everyone's been in. Okay, it's when you're really mad at your boss and you're trying to talk to him, but hide that anger. Okay, so Lance, you're really mad at your boss and you're talking to him, but you're trying to hide your anger. Go.
Oh my God, beef smells so bad today. Like, does he even wear deodorant? Like, honestly, I feel like his eyebrows are way too.
All right, I'm going to stop you right there before you continue to insult me. I don't know if that was part of the category at all. Rico, give me an example of hiding your anger from your boss.
Why don't you ever listen to me? I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. My wife hates me, and I just want more money to get out of this hellhole that I call life.
Okay. Okay.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's not bad. Great. All right. So let me get Lance. Sounds that you would make if you drank too much caffeine. Okay. Oddly relaxing. Okay. Rico, same category. That's pretty good. And he says caffeine. Again, you don't have to say the word of the category to complete the category.
Is ASMR. It's a creative assignment.
Thank you. 600
KFMA, 600-5362. Call in and vote which one you think did better in an ASMR challenge. I have one more category I want to give to you, and it is ASMR ads. So you're doing a commercial for a local business, but do it ASMR style. We'll start off with Rico. Go.
Welcome to EG's. Oh, we have all your frozen treats. Pina colada, strawberry. I don't know if we have banana flavor. everybody.
Very good. All right, Lance, same thing.
Hi, Scott Lehman here. I'm the dealer for the people, and my blood pressure is so high that my doctor has recommended that I could put my.
All right, I'll stop you there because you can't besmirch my good friend Scott Lehman. All right, let's go to the phones, get some votes here. Rock 1 2.1, who's this?
Brian.
All right, who do you think did better in the ASMR challenge?
That was tough. It was supposed to be 50-50, but I think Rico got it.
Yes! Oh, give it to Rico.
You did a fantastic job.
There you go. I hope you guys got the tingles on your way to work. We have a $50 gift card that we're going to be giving away from Bookman's Entertainment Exchange coming up this hour and a whole lot more. So keep it right here. Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. All right, we're back here live on the stream, and I want to ask you a question. I'm asking everyone here on the stream, everyone watching, and everyone in studio. Is this the creepiest doll commercial ever? All right, that's the question I'm asking. This is the video. Now, I apologize because you're not going to be able to hear the audio, but we will, and we'll be able to react to it for you. But check this out.
Listen to Remco's Baby Laugh a Lot.
Oh my God.
Some of you on the stream might be old enough to remember when this commercial first came out, but this was an actual doll product from Remco. This is before Child's Play, but it might as well be Child's Play.
That's a real thing. How have I never heard?
Because you were born in the 90s.
They've all been burned in a pile and blessed by a priest.
This reminds me a little bit of the Tickle Me Elmo when it first came out, and all moms were like, "It's speaking demon at me."
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like anytime you have an animatronic speaking at you, why would you want that?
This is worse than that, I think.
You're listening to Baby Laugh a Lot. She's the funniest doll you've ever seen.
What are you laughing at? Why are you laughing at me?
Chucky.
She starts to giggle.
100%. And see how scary the face is too?
Honey, where's the flamethrower?
You know, it's all fun and games. Everyone's like, oh, you know, giggles are so cute, baby giggles. And then you're like, wait, I live alone. It's 3 a.m. Why do I hear laughing?
From the closet. You're just like, oh.
Yeah, imagine hearing that from the closet.
I
That's
actually have a
hilarious.
story about this. My mom put bars on all of the windows in our house because it was like I had like a Bert and Ernie like doll, and it was in the garage and it kept on making noises, and my mom thought that somebody had broken in, so it freaked her out so much that she put bars on all the windows in the house, and they're still there.
Oh my God! Can you blame her?
No.
Hey, you guys, she trapped you with Bert and Ernie. Why didn't you get rid of the Bert and Ernie thing?
He was a kid, Drum.
It was safer.
Yeah.
It was safer that way.
Hold that thought.
Put the bars up.
Real quick, you streamers, you guys can hear that audio? That's great news if you can.
Get Baby Laugh a Lot.
It just makes you feel so warm and fuzzy, doesn't it? Like you're a little. You know what's cute? If you're lonely and you feel so alone, and you're like, man, I miss like being like, you know, if
Giggled
somebody.
at by a creepy child.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're just like, I can't wait to get murked by the demons. So
All right,
hey,
we
if
got
you're,
20 seconds. Let's get ready for another one. All right, you got your news up?
yeah, it's right here.
Okay. Don't sound bummed out about it.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, you came here for a job, remember, Drum?
I don't get paid for this. I actually do this for fun, guys.
I know. No one gets paid for this, Drum. I barely get paid for this, so I appreciate you, though. You get paid in my appreciation? No? Doesn't you care?
How many more
Okay.
seconds do we got?
Oh. Yeah, Rock 102.1. It's getting tense in here. Let's do some news with Drum before she tries to fight me.
Breaking news from Main Street to your street.
I think you just blew this thing wide open.
God, I love the local news. Every summer they tell me how to beat the heat, and every summer it works.
So, what are we doing? Are we just jumping right into this? Or
All right, what do you got, Drum?
41% of dogs pass gas while sleeping.
Oh, yeah, that's a fun stat right there. So dogs fart in their sleep. How do they know that 41% of dogs do this? I thought 100% of dogs does this.
I don't know. Apparently, these people just like went in and were like, we're just gonna come in and do some stats on our dogs farting. Just kidding. 41% of dog owners say that their pet's been known to break wind while sleeping, and 75% say that their dogs will sometimes run in its sleep.
Oh, no. Yeah, I've seen that. My dog's running in their sleep. All right. Those are fun stats. What else you got in the news?
A clump of Elvis Presley's hair in jar sells for $72,500 at an auction.
Oh, yeah, it's, Elvis's hair. The fact that people still kind of stand over Elvis is confusing to me because I'm like, I get it. He was the king, but if you really need his hair that bad, that's a lot of money.
Apparently it's like at one of the auctions when it sold for $72,500. There was like this one auction called Cruise GWS Auctions based in Los Angeles, and said that the Elvis Presley jar of hair was extensive documentation.
Yeah,
so
weird.
people were after it.
Let me ask you this: was the hair long and straight, or was it short and curly? Because I don't know if it was Barber that collected that hair.
They just describe it as this baseball-sized clump of hair.
Well, he was the king, so Elvis still
Collected over the course of multiple haircuts by Homer Gilland.
You want the king's pubes? Oh, I'll put money on that.
Yeah.
Honka bird of pubes.
Your date comes over. Is that Elvis?
What's concerning
Damn
about
right.
I think the really like concerning part of this whole story is that like the barber he kept going to just kept this like these plastic bags of hair every time Elvis got like his haircut.
Genius.
Yeah.
On one hand, that's your retirement. On the other hand, I wouldn't want you as my friend.
You had to wait 50 years to cash in on that, but still. All right, what's the final story you got for us in News Drum?
39% of people say that their phone is their most important possession to
Would
remember.
you guys agree with that? Rico, would you agree on that?
100%, and that's very depressing.
Honestly, I can't because my house keys are probably the most important.
That's a very practical.
I'm on my phone right now.
I don't know what you're talking
So
about.
yes, that's your most
I'm
favorite.
looking at my phone
You're
right
a DJ, Lance. So your turntables are more important than your phone?
I could actually use a turntable app on my phone if I really needed to.
That's true.
I
Actually,
won't, but I could do it.
yeah, DJing so easy. There's an app for it. That's very nice. Well, excellent job there, Drum. Thank you so much. Please don't quit on me. And that was another one with Drum. We'll be right back after the break. Don't go away.
Turn around.
All right, clear.
Every now and then.
You're like, I'm thinking about it.
I get paid in donuts.
Yeah, we got food today, guys. Wow. Yeah, we got food today.
That the sales agent who was like, "We got food." I'm like, she always makes sure we're fed. That's like
That is
wholesome.
nice. That's a very mom-like thing.
Yeah.
I've never been fed before in my life.
Well, you're gonna get fed
Not
today,
once.
Lance. You're getting fed today.
I had a 3-day-old chicken nugget before coming to the station. And 2 Red Bulls. And that's it.
We're going to wrap things up right after this. But first, let me share with you today's Morning Moron. Well, a little something like this. Oh, yes. Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's Beef Vegan Presents. That was new music from Bad Flower. Don't hate me. Welcome back to the show. It's time for your Morning Moron. And we like to educate you as you're making your way into work. Today is a good lesson and don't do this. Okay. Simple as that. This happened at an airport. What's the number one thing you should never do at an airport? Rico.
Yeah, take off your mask and say the word bomb.
Yeah, that's a big
no.
Yeah, the B word is off limits.
Mhm.
But this B word said the B word at an airport. 46-year-old named Marina Verbisky. And I got a mugshot for you here on the string.
My
Check
favorite
that out.
part. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, she would say the B word.
She would. She was supposed to be on a flight for a JetBlue flight from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And so that's where she originates from.
Okay.
To Chicago on Monday with her husband and son. But the 3 of them didn't get to the gate on time and they missed their flight.
Oh, no.
So she flipped out.
Yeah.
Because this is a case of entitlement. A lot of morning morons are super entitled. So how dare you leave without me type stuff?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What were they thinking?
Yeah.
Stop that plane.
Yeah. So she started swearing at the JetBlue workers. That's her first Karen moment. But what made her a moron is that she then claimed that there was a bomb in her checked luggage.
Oh, so like the luggage that's on the plane is potentially a bomb.
Yeah. You don't leave without me. There's a bomb. I want to be on the plane when my bomb goes off. Now it's
This
not
is gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
That's
clear.
Totally gonna get the plane to stop by, and she's gonna be like, "Haha, JK."
Right. And it's not clear if she was trying to delay the plane or she was just angry. My guess is angry. But they had to evacuate all the passengers on the tarmac and then search the plane for explosives. So it's one of those situations where, like, if I can't go, I'm going to slow down all of
everybody.
I hate this lady for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is why she is our morning moron. She spent the night in jail before posting bond. She's facing charges for falsely reporting a bomb.
Well, thank God.
And has to get a mental health evaluation because they're like, hey.
See, I like that. There's kind of a happy ending of this. Is the U.S. is taking mental health a little bit more seriously.
A little bit.
A little bit.
All right, her family says that she was worried her son would miss school the next day, so that's why she did it. That's her alibi.
I'm a responsible parent, okay?
Yeah, I'm just doing it for the kids.
It's for the kids.
So your lesson of the day: never say the B word at the airport. But you know that by now, and that's why she is our morning moron. Coming up here in a few, I'm going to give you a rundown as we continue our education. The best jobs that you can get without a college education. You don't even need. No, I'm not going to do that. In fact, actually, who was asking for the video of the Karen beatdown? So at around 8:30 today, we did a hero of the day. It was a hilarious woman. She's fantastic. And since we could hear audio on stream, I show this video unedited. So if you're wondering if you're around your kids, this lady's going to curse up a storm. But it's hilarious. So maybe your kids can't hear it. But I'm not their parent. So that's on you. Check this out. Or can you hear it? I can't hear it. Okay, this is volume's down.
Oh, yeah, that's a culprit.
Motherfucker, come up here disrespecting now.
That's a good way to start right off the bat. I'm letting it buffer. It might be a little skippy, but okay, so here's the backstory. This lady right here, this girl, is being an asshole to a store clerk. I think they're at like Ace Hardware or something.
Looks like Dollar General to me.
Could be, right? So,
I know those back.
Whatever the case, for whatever reason, she's crossing the line and saying a bunch of disparaging things to this innocent clerk. The lady behind her, not with it, not today, Karen. She went mental. Went like this.
Hold up, don't call nobody stupid. You looking like a goddamn lobster. Bitch, don't motherfucker come up here disrespecting them. Now, if you gonna talk to them, talk to them with respect. With all that white privilege bullshit, bitch.
Look at the face right there. It's like, excuse me?
Caught in 4K. Let's go.
Yeah, and looking like a lobster.
Like a lobster.
She went on and said a bunch of other epic liners that you should use in the next confrontation you get into. I went a little something like this.
Don't come in here talking to them fucked up like that. Now, if he made a mistake, he can say he made a mistake. Now, take your long ass out that goddamn door. Bitch, this is my hood, bitch. Like
She's regulating for the entire hood.
Yep.
That's her hood.
Yep.
She's the queen of the hood.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take your long ass out of this store.
She looks like she's gonna cry in that freeze frame right there. You see that?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I
would be cheered up
Dude,
if she was coming at
deserves
me
it.
like that. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
But it gets better.
I said, you don't run shit over here. Fuck you talking about? Click, click, bitch. What's up?
Click, click, bitch. Click, click. She's doing gun bars now. It gets better.
What's up? Bitch, you want to play a jip? Bitch, I put a hex on your ass. Bitch, you be shitting out your nose. All right? Don't play with me. Apologize to them folks. No, I don't do threats. I do promises.
I'll do threats. I do promises.
Yeah, whatever. No, I'm talking to bitch, I don't care. I know you retarded. Bitch, you done made a handkerchief out of fucking mask.
I don't know what that means,
Making
but
fun of her mask.
Dude, it fucking hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
a handkerchief out of a mask. Yeah, so then she's like,
lobster ass.
And the one line that you may have missed was, I'll put a hex on you and make you shut your nose. That's terrifying. Yeah.
She's a hero.
That was the look when she knew that she effed up. Stream is
The
jacked.
amount of times I wish I had somebody to have my back when I was as a cashier. Oh, that would have been amazing.
Yeah. And Scott, the engineer, if you're watching this, bruh, fix my shit. Give me a new computer so I don't have a jacked up stream when I'm trying to put on everything show here.
Jacked.
Yeah. But either way, guys, we're about to run out of time, and I want to end this before we get to a full hour because I can repost it later on tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know we enjoyed putting on the stream for you. And I want to thank everyone that came in today, as always. Drum, Rico, Lance. You're amazing.
Double click.
And appreciated. So I appreciate you guys coming in. You hear that, Drum? I appreciate you. And there you go. See, you came hot today. And I was like, uh-oh. I don't want to lose me Drum. I got to keep me Drum. All right. And I'm working on trying to get you paid. I'm working on trying to get everyone paid.
As everyone needs to eat.
I know. I get it.
I like food.
I get it.
Y'all eat. I just smoke my vape.
Nah. Yes. All right. So we're out here. Thank you guys for watching the stream. And we'll be back live tomorrow morning around the same time. Enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, we'll see you again. Peace.